Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a few things. So, we're going to make some soup, because why not? And we are going to speed clean my loft and my daughter's room, because we have women's group tonight. So, let's go. So, first we're going to get everything out and ready. Of course, you need cutting board, knives, all the things. And then we're going to start by washing our potatoes, get those all washed up, and from there we will peel them and dice them up and set them off to the side. Then we're going to get all of our veggies. So in my soup, I like to use celery, carrots, onions, garlic. Those are all great, nutritious, and give actually a lot of flavor to soup. So those are always my go-to. So first we're going to get those all washed up and chopped up, put them on a plate, and then get ready for the next step. Who doesn't love carrots? And I know my dog loves them, so he always gets a treat when we are cooking. Now we're going to get some bacon and get that all chopped up. This will give a lot of flavor to the soup, and you get to use it as a topper at the end. Well, now that we got everything chopped up, we are going to start cooking. So you want to make sure you're using a Dutch oven or something similar and get that bacon in there, get that all cooked and fried up, nice and crispy. Like I said earlier, those bacon juices are really good for the soup. They'll give a lot of flavor, some added salt, just really good. After we get all that bacon out, we're going to take our veggies and we are going to get them into the pot with that bacon grease and saute them. This is going to smell amazing. It's so great. You get those in there. You add in the garlic as well. Don't forget the garlic cloves, a little bit of salt, and we are off to the running. After we get this all sauteed up, we are going to add in chicken broth. I also like to add in personally some water because we are a family of 7 and we will all eat this, from our 1-year-old to our oldest to me and my husband. So there are 7 of us. And so we always have extra people over too, usually. Like this week, we had my niece over here. So she ate dinner with us as well. So it's always good to have more than not enough. And an easy way to fix that without using a bunch of chicken broth is use water and then add some like chicken bouillon inside of it. And voila, you have more chicken broth. So that's what we did here. I just added 2 things of water on top of the chicken broth. As you see, I filled up the chicken broth and dumped it into easy measure, not have a lot of mess, which is always a plus. And let that simmer. Now after we let that simmer for a while, we're going to then add in our potatoes. Of course, you need potatoes for this potato soup. So we're going to add those in, give it a good stir, and then we're going to put the lid on and let it cook for some time. If you're anything like me, you do not like a messy kitchen. So I love to clean as I go and make sure my spaces are nice and tidy while I am cooking. I think the worst thing is to have a dirty kitchen at the end of everything. I did add some pepper in here, as you can see. That helps with a little spice, a little taste, and it's just a great overall seasoning as well. We're going to give it a stir, make sure everything's good, make sure the potatoes and nothing is sticking to the bottom of the Dutch oven because we don't want anything to burn. Now we're going to cover it and let's go clean. You guys, my loft area was a mess. Again, we do have 5 children. There's 7 of us that live here. Our house is a decent size, but this loft was horrible. My middle son and my daughter, who are 9 and 3, decided to do a fort and did not clean it up. So we have women's group tonight, and my niece and my oldest son watch the kids upstairs. So it's always good to have a nice, clean, tidy loft. So that's what we're doing here. We're just cleaning up their messes. It shouldn't take too long, but let's go. So don't mind my empty walls and not much decor. We moved into our home about a year and a half ago, and we are still working on finding the right pieces, getting things done. Being a larger family, it's kind of tough sometimes, especially with all of our kids in sports. So if you are busy working mama and don't have your house all put together or extra things on the wall, it's okay. Like, things don't need to be perfect. They need to be able to be lived in. And that's what our house is right now. We have comfortable couches and we splurged where we want to, and we soon will have this. Like, homes are work in progress, and you're not going to have it all figured out and put together at once. Take it one room at a time and just try and build what you want your home to look like. There's no reason to go into debt or be broke because of the status quo. So let's talk about this couch. So this couch is the best couch ever. First off, we did not know that it was that viral couch that everyone wanted. We actually found this couch before we purchased our home, and we were at Ashley Furniture because we just love to look at couches and we love comfy things. And so we were there looking for items, or for a couch, I should say, that we would love to have in our loft that the kids would love. And we picked this couch before we purchased our home, and then came to find out my mother-in-law is a YouTuber as well. Go follow her. She is called Home and Garden with Anna. And she came to us and was like, "Do you guys know your couch is viral?" And we did not, but we love it. It is a great couch. It's so comfortable. It's a great loft couch. Just make sure when you have boys like we do, no one gets on there nice and stinky, because the material will definitely absorb it, and you don't want that. So we just finished vacuuming, and now it's time to move into my daughter's room. Her room is always a mess, I feel like, and our youngest son, who will be 1 here shortly, they'll actually be sharing a room at some point. We have to figure that out, hence why his crib is not put together in the corner, as he's still in our room right now. But this room is always a disaster with toys. But as long as it stays in the room, I'm okay with it. We can always clean it up. It doesn't take too long, especially because we have the toy chest. And so it's just really putting everything back in its place. Like I said, we are still in the process of getting everything put up. She's not in her room often. And as you can see, we do have the curtain rod for her room leaning up against the wall by the crib. And we will be putting that up this weekend. So I'll be filming that for you guys as well. And we'll show you, hopefully get that all put together. And at some point, we actually will be putting together a full remakeover of this room. Because like I said, it will be my son and her room. We're going to get him like a Montessori bed. So let me know in the comments what your favorite Montessori bed is, as I Googled it and there's so many different ones. I know we want to do a twin size bed for him, and I think it'll just be really good just to skip the crib in general with this one and just go straight into something like that. So in the comments, let me know what your favorite Montessori bed is. So we just finished up vacuuming and we're back downstairs to check on our soup. So everything is boiled. We're stirring it just to make sure that nothing is sticking to the bottom. Everything looked good, and now we're going to puree it. This is so satisfying to me to just watch everything go into a cream base, and is such an amazing tool in the kitchen, especially when you're trying to make these creamy soups. And what a bonus. We are getting all these veggies into our kids' system and they don't even know it. There is so much celery, carrots, onions, everything, garlic in this soup, and our kids don't see it, so they can't complain about it. It's quite amazing. Lastly, we are going to add in some heavy whipping cream for more of a cream base. I don't put a lot personally. It doesn't need much in my personal opinion. And so I just put a little drizzle in there, get it all mixed up with everything, and it's perfect. Now we'll scoop it out and put it in our bowl. Looks so delicious, you guys. We're going to add some cheese, some chives, a little bit of that crispy bacon. I told you, adding it on top. Alrighty, look how good this looks, you guys. It looks so good. About to take my first bite. You guys, look how clean this loft is. It feels so great to have a clean loft again right before people come over. A good reset to everything. And her room ready to go for when her friends want to come over and just destroy it. But it's okay. That's what life's about, right? Y'all, and this soup is a thumbs up. Y'all have to give it a try. Thank you so much for joining me in my video. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Simply Moldy.